I mean, some people won't agree with it, you know, but I think they can at least respect that I stand up for what I believe. I don't feel like I'm very preachy about it, but I do stand up for what I believe, and at least you can respect that because I do stand up. And unfortunately, in today's society, not many athletes tend to do that.
Sick. What?
It's one of those cases where it's like, oh, don't go there, and he went there. Now, no one's gonna knock Tim Tebow for having his convictions, but the forum he's using for his pro-life advocacy is just not right in my eyes. It's a polarizing issue, and the Super Bowl is a time to worry about your caloric intake and not abortion issues. Yemu Green of the Women's Media Center quite accurately explains how I'm feeling with the following. An ad that uses sports to divide rather than unite has no place in the biggest national sports event of the year, an event designed to bring Americans together. Steve, where do you stand on this issue?
I'm not necessarily one way or the other when it comes to this issue, but I don't necessarily see anything wrong with it. Why is it that it's okay for kids to watch Super Bowl ads when they're lauding booze? Let's get out drunk and there's lots of girls in bikinis, great. Or buy this and buy that. It's all commercial. You know, so that's okay, especially the alcohol thing. But for a guy to spend money to do something like that, even though I don't agree with it, I don't see it such a big sin. I honestly don't.
I have no problem with people advocating things in any kind of commercial, but this is just such a divisive issue.
Who cares?
Okay?
Why do you think Mormons feel watching a football game when it's all about beer?
But
why are they watching a football game?
Mormons like football.
That's the minority. That's
All right,
a small.
No, but so what? I mean,
Buff,
to me,
I think things a little bit, Steve.
Buff, to me, the situation is about time and place. Right?
Exactly.
No one's saying that Tim shouldn't take a stance on what he believes in, but it's about time and place. And I don't know if this is the right time or place for him to take that stand. I don't know if I agree with it.
I understand what you're saying, Will, but I'm just so down on the commercialism to start with. I almost like rather see somebody taking a stand on something as opposed to the usual crap, brainwashing crap about what we got to buy. Maybe that's just my little rant.
And I'm with you on things like women's rights, minority rights. I got no problem advocating, you know, finding the cure for cancer, healthcare, that sort of thing. But abortion is one of those hot topics that you just don't readily discuss in social settings for a certain reason.
I don't even think
it's
it's
a
about
passionate debate where people get angry. People have died for this debate.
There are a lot of things, though. Tim Tebow, his religion, and his you know, he puts his religion and his missionary work out front. It's a big thing for him and his family. This issue is a big thing for them, but I don't think it's so much about the issue, Wheels, in so much as it is about the time and place for it. Whatever the issue is, if it was about, you know, judo Christian relationships or whatever the case might be.
You want to watch another Coors bikini commercial? Like, I mean,
you know what? That's the time. It's designed for that. People pay millions of dollars to advertise their product on the biggest one.
Say what you want. That message to tell, that story to tell, but just not at that time or that place, and that's my issue.
Give me a break.
No, because this is not just a regular football game on a Sunday afternoon.
Who cares? Look, sports has been my life, right? But sports is merely a distraction at the most. So we cannot put something like a Super Bowl on too high of a pedestal.
So we
can't advertise certain things.
Commercials about Haiti.
How about we also
Are we going to put commercials about Haiti and all this other stuff that's going on in the world during the Super Bowl?
Hey, if it means more people spending money on Haiti, great. Why not?
Right, but all right, here's the thing, though. I'm not opposed to it's designed to be this commercial enterprise. Fine, let it be that. If he wants to buy time to have an interstitial or an infomercial on television and speak his piece, by all means do that, Tim Tebow. I just don't know if this is the right time.
But I just think who's to say, though, that you can't advertise this or that? If someone's willing to pay for a commercial, as long as it's not, you know, the problem is it's offending a large segment of the population.
It's going to a topic that doesn't necessarily need to be discussed Super Bowl Sunday. It's all about
my question to you. Why not?
Because I don't believe that that's a time or a place to bring up that particular issue.
Beer commercials offend 5% of the population. This offends 50%. That's the only factor. But you're right. If he's willing to pay,
on how many people you might offend.
Wheels, you keep
50 to 5
I
is
get
quite
offended on the
massive.
stupidity of some of
But
these
it's not
commercials.
just about the offense. I don't care if it's offensive or not. It's the seriousness of this issue. Okay, this isn't like an issue like Haiti where everyone can come and support that. Of course, everyone and their mother wants to help the people of Haiti.
Will brought this up. Do you have any problems with the Salvation Army taking time out to plead for money for Haiti? Is that a problem? That's a serious thing.
Do I have a problem with the Salvation Army? But they're not doing that on the Super Bowl broadcast. And I have no problem.
Because it's
but
the Super
Steve,
Bowl.
I have no problem with the charity like that stepping up and doing that anyways. That's fine. But it's this particular issue and the way that it's been going about, which I just do not
I don't see the difference. The Super Bowl to me is just a bloody football game. If people want to pay, great. If it sparks conversation, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
Beezer. I'll end on Beezer.
I'm not angry.
Age before beauty, I guess. Talking about a beauty coming up next, it's the Raj. You'll see what I'm talking about. Not this Roger right here. A guy who's even better looking than that guy. It's Roger Federer. He's more dominant than Beezer with a couple drinks in him at a bar in Etobicoke. It's in or out. Next.